Hey my people, how you doing? I hope you're having a damn good day. Welcome back to the channel. It is going to be episode 10, and that means it's going to be season number 2 of the Leicester City Career Mode. I'm very excited to get things underway. I hope you guys are as well. And yeah, of course we won the FA Cup last season. That means that we will be playing the winner of the Premier League from last season, of course. And that turns out it is Manchester United. So I did go ahead and make a few signings that will be shown after this game. Of course, we did make a few good ones. Ilkay Gundogan being one of them, and maybe one or two surprises will come in this episode alone with the signings that we do make. I hope you guys enjoy this video, of course, and if you can, smash that like button. It means a lot to me, of course. If you are new to the channel, subscribe, that would be great too. And yeah, off the bat, we were really good against Manchester United, showing signs of potential Premier League winners. I know last season we finished second, and we were, a few points off. I'm pretty sure last season we did finish second. If I remember correctly, I do apologize. It's been a brief little moment since I played last season. So, nonetheless, I'm pretty sure we finished second last season. And yeah, we get off to an absolute blinder here with Harvey Barnes releasing one with his left foot from distance and beating the likes of, and he said Jordan Henderson, Dean Henderson, and as you can see there, the stats say it all. That first half was a half of dominance, 9 shots, 58% possession. And yeah, Manchester United were just not up for it at all. And I don't know if you guys saw in the top corner there, but Wilfred Ndidi, yeah, he's gone. He is gone. Left for Liverpool. Liverpool came in. I think they paid us around 80 or 90 million for him. For me, it was a very realistic deal to make. I mean, Ndidi was a core figure in our team last season, and of course it makes the most sense that Liverpool or a bigger club come in for him. And the fact that Liverpool did come in for him, I very much decided to allow him to go, and it made the most sense. Of course, we did bring in a replacement of Fofana. I don't know if you saw him in that little clip earlier, but I think he's going to be a great replacement for the Nigerian international. So we will see how things go, but as of right now, we're lifting the Community Shield. Fun stat though, and I'm pretty sure it is a stat, that the team that's gone on to win the Community Shield has never gone on to win the league. So we're about to be doing some real things now in this one nonetheless. But as you can see there, we signed Album Lafont. Of course, we were talking about signing a goalkeeper. We signed Marcus Bettinelli as a free agent. We signed LaCroix from, that's right, from not Werder Bremen, I lie. From, I don't know, it's the green one with the W. I literally had a career mode with him. Oh my gosh, I'm on the spot right now, but it's fine. We did sign him, of course. It's made a few other signings, and as you can see there, Patson Daka on loan at Atletico Madrid. Of course, I wanted to keep Daka. I really did want to keep him, and unfortunately Atletico Madrid came in and wanted to loan him, and I wasn't going to get in the way of that because it's not a realistic thing to do. So decided to loan him out maybe for the season. I think we may struggle up front with just the likes of Jamie Vardy, as well as I'm hitting blanks today, but the team I was thinking of earlier was Wolfsburg. But Jamie Vardy and Kelechi Iheanacho, so we might be a little bit thin up front, and we have spent very well, and I don't want to bring in too many new faces because that could disrupt the good chemistry that we have going forward. But we may be looking to bring in another attacker potentially. Don't know if it's going to be a striker, but another attacker definitely. And I don't know if you guys have noticed though, but we have somewhat changed our formation, changed our role. There's quite a few new players in the team, and their roles are different from last season's team. Of course, we're not really playing with a holding midfielder or a very natural holding midfielder. We've gone with more or less a midfield 3, and I think that could serve us quite well. And I mean, we are playing with a goalkeeper now that's very good with kicking out from the back, playing out from the back, of course. So we will be trying to impose ourselves more on teams as the season progresses, of course, if things go according to plan. But as things stand right now, we're 2-0 up against Newcastle. Very much liking how the team's been playing, and we were able to make a few changes, bring on the likes of Alexis Vega and so on off the bench, who is going to be a pivotal player for us this season as the season winds down, of course. Like the goal for this season is probably going to be to try and contend for the title, try and get as far as possible in the Champions League. Of course, that is a very big goal for us to try and win it. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think we're quite there yet. I think the fact that we've lost the likes of Wolford and Didi and so on, it could just derail us just a little bit. But I'm liking the players that we're bringing in. I'm liking the players that we've brought in. So of course there is that. But then right after that first game of the season, get up to a great win, we get this news: Tielemans, he's off. He's going to Liverpool. They paid his release clause. So not only did they take Wolford and Didi, but they were sneaky and took damn near Yuri Tielemans from us. And this one hurt the most, because I knew he was going to go at some point, but I didn't think he was going to go right now. I didn't think he was going to go this season, or at least in this window. Maybe in January, high possibility, but in this window, it really did suck. But we did have quite a bit of money to spend. As you can see, they're 300 plus million, and I decided to go for an old boy. Bring him back. Bring back Raheed Mahrez. And people might be saying, but you've got Vega, you've got the likes of Madison, you have Harvey Barnes, who's playing astronomically well. Yes, but we did just lose a big playmaker in our team in the likes of Yuri Tielemans. I know Mahrez is 32, but he is an 86 overall, so I would like to bring him back into the team, start him as a left winger, have a bit of more creativity on that left-hand side, and have a more natural player on the left-hand side to whip in balls for the likes of Kelechi Iheanacho, for the likes of Jamie Vardy. He's back, he's won his Premier League titles, he's made his millions, and now he's coming back to just somewhat end a career that started off so well at Leicester City, and I'm very excited to see how things go. Of course, he joins former Man City player Ilkay Gundogan, so very excited about that, of course. I think he's going to be a great fit for our team going forward, especially against the big teams. Of course, he is not going to be wearing the number 11. That's going to be reserved for another player, but we will give him his number 26 for sure. You can't have Raheed Mahrez not wearing number 26, and there we have it. Number 26 at an 86 overall. Harvey Barnes does start this game, and we might see a moment of magic, or a few moments of magic, hopefully, from our new star signing. He has aged a lot better than the likes of Jamie Vardy, and I think going forward he's going to help us quite a bit. And I must say though, to start off our season, Madison, yes, he did play a pivotal role last season, but I'm looking for more creativity and more goals from around the rest of the team, and not just the likes of Madison scoring 40 plus goals a season, you know. But yeah, Lukaku comes up with a big goal for Chelsea, and I must say in this one we very much did struggle. I mean, again, most of our chances fall into the likes of James Maddison, who couldn't quite finish his chances, and when Chelsea were able to attack us and break, they were very clinical in doing so. I mean, Dortch getting a great shot off from outside the box, and if this was last season, that's probably going in the top bins, and Mendy's left wondering how the hell is he supposed to stop that. And then, yeah, 55 minutes gone, Reece James, who was somewhat playing as a winger at this point, I don't know, he came up big for them, scoring a brace, and I was just like, oh, okay, cool. Reece James for the win. Lukaku with the first, and Reece James finishing us off by the 70th minute. It was our first big test of the season. I know it's only our second game, but if we're looking to try and contend and compete with the big teams like the Chelseas, like the Manchester Cities, the Uniteds, and so on, we need to beat them. And playing against Chelsea and getting turned over completely is not the way to go about it whatsoever. So it sucked a bit, but yeah, we move. And I was quite happy with our business that we did. Of course, no replacement really for Yuri Tielemans. I was quite happy with the guys that we've brought in. And between now and January, of course, we do have quite a bit of money left over. But between now and January, I think we're going to give the guys that we currently have a bit of a run out. Like I said, I don't want to bring in too many new faces, because then it does disturb and break the team chemistry and morale. So not really wanting to do that. We'll give these guys a bit more of a chance, and going forward, I think we have got some gems in our team, none other than Dewsbury Hall, who just the counter press, the ability to make sure that Emi Martinez doesn't get an easy shot off or so on, or doesn't, not a shot, but like pass the ball to a player and potentially start a run. That's more or less what I was looking to do there, and I ended up scoring a goal, so quite happy with that. And might I add, a nice thing about having Raheem Mahrez, of course he is left-footed, is these types of free kicks. We can now take and hopefully make a few more than the terrible opportunity I gave there. But hopefully we can get a few more opportunities and have a bit more attacking presence. Because, I mean, James Maddison's a brilliant free kick taker, don't get me wrong. But having another option, another playmaker on the field, it works wonders for the team. And, I mean, against West Ham last season, we were in a very, very good game. A one for the record books, really. A 4-3 win with Patson Daka winning it at the end. But this season, it looked like it was going to be something different. As we were 3-0 up, cruising. Obviously, they got a late consolation goal. But it was a very different game this time around. David Moyes was not too pleased with his boys, some might say. But I was very pleased with my boys. I think we've been doing fairly well. Of course, the Chelsea blunder at this point is a bit of a blunder, but you can only play the teams in front of you. And speaking of playing the teams in front of you, we're playing Barcelona in the Champions League. That's right, people. We've got quite a good group. I can't remember if I added the clip in to this video to show us the group that we're in, but we do have Barcelona, and I'm pretty sure we have Borussia Dortmund and Ajax. I'm not too sure. But regardless of the fact, at the Camp Nou, playing Barcelona, 10 minutes in, Koundé gives away a handball, a very silly handball, or yeah, it just disrupted the play. Mahrez, I think he was probably going to bang it into the back of the net. Anyway, gives away a handball, 11 minutes, and İlkay Gündoğan steps up to smash in his first goal of the campaign for us in the Champions League. It's Leicester's first goal since, 2017, I think, when they were in the Champions League. So very happy with that. I think against Barca, we were fairly clinical. Fairly clinical. I mean, look at that. That is just, that's wondrous. That is absolutely fantastic. Ter Stegen rolls it out to his defender. Stupid heavy touch, really. And, yeah, Vardy's there to take it and make it. And then Araujo gives away another stupid handball. And I think I'm actually, moving forward, probably going to switch that off and have handballs on, just not inside of the box, because in previous FIFAs it hasn't been as bad, but in this game it really did expose how bad it really is. So I'm going to have that switched off for future games. I did feel quite bad because essentially it's 1-1 at this point, but we're 3-1 up because of some silly handballs. So yeah, moving forward we will be doing that. And regardless of that though, might I say, I was very happy with the performance. Of course, we literally got 3 handball penalties, and İlkay Gündoğan is going to smash this one home for a hat-trick of penalties. That's right, a hat-trick of penalties. Trivia question, if you can comment down below in the comment section, who was the last player to score a hat-trick of penalties, if there even was one? I don't know, so hopefully if you're watching this, you can let me know. But bang, 5-1 up at the Camp Nou. That will go down as an own goal. James Maddison putting it across face of goal, and the ball somewhat fumbling in, I suppose. But yeah, 5-1. It does speak volumes about how well we played in this one. I mean, yes, I know I said we damn well were lucky with our 3 penalties that we got, but we were still very very good. And I think even if we hadn't have got those penalties, I still think we would have probably scored a few more. I did kind of take my foot off the gas a bit when I think it was the 3rd penalty went in, or the 3rd goal went in, and I was just trying to control the game a bit more, get Barcelona out of the game, make them as uncomfortable as possible. And I think we did a very good job in doing that. And İlkay Gündoğan, the base of our midfield, doing a very good job dictating the pace of play. So anyway, back into the Prem though, we're up against Burnley. I decided to do the quick sim attacking highlights. I think that's going to help balance out how good this team can be. Because obviously, like, you don't want to win every single game in your 2nd season. So it is going to make me very frustrated because I want to win every single game, but at the same time, it does somewhat add to the storyline of this career mode. And as you can see there, we were 1-0 down early on in this game. Second half, last attack of the game. Yeah, it's missions, man. It's absolute missions. But we do slide it into Kelechi Iheanacho, who's being chased down by Murillo, and we end up with a very late equalizer to save our blunder against Burnley. Against Burnley, man, at home as well. It does suck that we are going to be dropping points against them, but at least we didn't lose. I do say, though, I would rather lose a game knowing that I tried everything to win it than be safe and draw it. So I think we didn't create as many chances, so we'll have to try and play around a little bit with the tactics, but it is what it is. Moving on though, playing against Bristol Rovers in the EFL Cup. Of course, we are the defending champions. We did somewhat rotate. Vega came in, Fofana came in, Sumari came in, of course. We ended up beating them 2-1. So very happy with that. Back to winning ways, of course. We have only lost one game so far this season. I mean, beating Man United was a big confidence booster for us, for a lot of our new faces in the team. So very happy with that. And now we face off against Wolves. Of course, Wolves last season were the first team to beat us. Of course, Chelsea have that on their mantle now. But regardless, we are up against Wolves. And like I say, this is why I like having the likes of Maddison as well as Mahrez, because Maddison can take those very acute free kicks on the left-hand side, and Mahrez can do the same for the right. But speaking of Wolves beating us, they tower in with a great head at the near post, poorly marked, poorly defended, and 1-0 up to 1-0 up to Wolves, 2-0 up now. Traore, he has consistently been a thorn in my side. His sheer pace and running is really what does me in and does the fullbacks in. So not great, but we made a lot of subs at halftime, brought on a few new faces, and of course it's that man yet again, Dewsbury Hall, who is quietly having a great goal scoring start to the season. 2 goals for the central midfielder, and just like that, flash of lightning, Jamie Vardy's there, 2-2 on the score sheet, and the fight and the never say die attitude of this team is what makes me so damn happy to be the coach and so damn happy to have this career mode. So guys, just for this comeback alone, hit that like button down below. But very happy with the comeback victory. When we were 2-0 down, I was like, we are playing so badly. Made the changes, and you know what? It made all the difference. The subs came on, they did their thing, they made sure they showed what they could do. So yeah, guys, that is going to be the end of the video right there, right now. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hit the like button down below, and I hope you have a damn good day. We are facing off against our next Champions League team in the next episode, so stay tuned for that, and I hope you guys have a damn good day. I'm out.